My name's Jackie, and I did the chain course back in March and April of this year.
Brilliant. Well, thanks so much, Jackie, for coming to talk to us about your experiences. I'd like to take you back to before you started the chain course, if that's possible. Tell us about the symptoms and the issues that you were having before you started the course.
I'd been to see my doctor because I'd got extreme pain in my hip. Every time there were certain periods, every time I stepped forward, I would be, pulled forward. The pain was just quite, extreme. Yeah. It was simple things like not being able to put my socks or shoes on without, extreme discomfort.
Yeah.
And not being able to get in and out of the bath, not being able to go shopping.
Yeah. So were you taking painkillers?
Yes, I was, yeah.
Or every day?
Every day.
And was it troubling you at night when you were sleeping?
Yeah, I was having trouble sleeping at night.
And had you found that you changed your day-to-day activities because your hip was causing you problems?
Yes.
Yeah. And what were the things that mattered most to you that it was stopping you from doing or cutting back on?
Feeling like you'd lost your independence, you know, having to have somebody come with me to do the shopping, because when you're carrying heavy shopping, that makes it more painful. And that would result in me not being able to walk properly for the rest of the day. And just, changing things that are part of your everyday life just to accommodate the pain.
Yeah. So that's really useful. So if I then bring you forward to your first day, if you like, of the chain programme, how did you feel coming into the Little Downs Centre on that first day? What were your feelings and thoughts about what you were about to start?
Really sceptical. Yeah. I thought, if I can't walk and I, without limping, and I can't go shopping, and everything in that way is uncomfortable, then how on earth is cycling going to help? And I was very, very sceptical. During the education side of it was fantastic because I learnt some things that I didn't know. Yeah. And the actual spinning itself, I had 3 days pain-free when I walked out.
Right. Okay. And after the first session.
After the first session.
Fantastic.
And that was just overwhelming.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
And so after that, did you then, you completed every session?
I did complete every session, yeah.
And when you weren't at the session, were you sort of doing homework or spinning it or cycling at other times, or did you just do it once a week whilst it was on, or how did you do it?
I just did it once a week while it was on.
Yeah.
And then I joined a gym during that time.
Fantastic.
I think about the 4th week I joined a gym.
Fantastic.
The local gym to me.
Yeah. And so at the end of the 6 weeks of taking part, how would you change from, how you were describing your activities and the pain you were having before the programme?
The pain is manageable now.
Yeah.
I know if I do a spinning class, I don't particularly enjoy them, I have to say.
Yeah.
But if I do a spinning class, I have 3 days without pain and without the discomfort. It's still there. I know it's still there. Yeah. And if I go and do a 3-hour shopping, it will come back. Yeah. But it is manageable for those 3 days.
Fantastic. So apart from the pain, what other changes has the programme sort of kick-started in your life?
I can put my socks and shoes on now. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I can actually bend down to put my socks and shoes on. I don't feel nervous now getting in and out of the bath or the shower. Yeah. I did give up smoking, which has made I gave up in week 1. Yeah. So that's made the spinning classes a lot easier.
Yeah, yeah.
And, I'm not being asked every 5 minutes, oh, you're limping, are you all right? Yeah. Because a lot of people were asking me. Yeah.
So has it changed your medications? Are you taking painkillers still?
I take 2 types of medication. Couldn't tell you off the top of my head what they are. Yeah. But one of them I've actually cut down.
Fantastic.
To half of what I was taking.
Under guidance from your GP?
Of course, yeah,
fantastic.
Of course.
So it sounds like you've had a brilliant, result really, which is fantastic to hear. What advice would you give anyone starting the chain programme, or what top tips would you give them, or recommendations? I
think the 2 things that I would say is be open-minded. Yeah. And also to commit to the course. Yeah. To commit to going every week. Yeah. Because it's worth it. Yeah. It works. Fantastic. For me, it works. Fantastic. And if it works for me, I don't see why it wouldn't work for anybody else.
Brilliant. Thank you.